Hey, it's Joe, just Joe. I'm coming with a makeup tutorial today. She's in Parties by Milk Cosmetics. I actually already recorded this video once. Unfortunately, sinus and allergies are really bad in Tennessee right now, and I coughed through the whole video. So we're going to try again. This palette is plum and purples and shimmers. Again, I have already recorded this video, so there's some kick up here. But if you would, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's just get into the video. So, I always use some kind of base on my eyes. I really am enjoying the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas. They supposedly are coming out with a white and a darker shade. The shade that I have really matches my skin tone, so hopefully that line will be expanded soon. I'm just going to get one of my brushes here that I do concealer with. I'm going to use that for my base. And I'm going to try to hold the mirror out this time because the last video I attempted, if the mirror got too close to the phone went dark in lighting. And I'm not quite sure, being a newer channel, how to fix that yet. But it was very annoying, especially with that video, me coughing the whole time. So hopefully this video goes much better. So we've got our base on. And I actually like to grab my spoolie and do my eyebrows up and out of the way. As you can see, when I move, the camera darkens. I have to figure that out soon because I don't want y'all going in and out of light. And I just spoolie these out of the way. Depending on how the base does, sometimes I do a sponge. But it looks like the base is fine without the sponge, so let's just pat it down with our finger a little bit. Alright. And let's get into our makeup look. Let me get my color switch. I don't use the color switch all the time, but some of my cheaper brushes that I use, I do go in real quick. I do like some of the cheaper brushes like Moda, Real Techniques. I actually have grown very fond of them. We're going to go into Last Caress right here. As far as spongins are, I really tried to get into the Real Techniques sponge. I've tried Morphe sponge. I've tried the Illuminati sponge. But the only sponges that I really like so far are Juno & Co. and, of course, the Beauty Blender. I have seen ColourPop's newer sponges. I really want to check those out. Right now I'm good on sponges, so hopefully in the near future I'll grab those up. It'd be nice to have something like the Beauty Blender that was a little bit cheaper, because as we know, that's normally $20 at Sephora. If you go to TJ Maxx, it's $14.99. You can usually find it online. I have found it in stores at TJ Maxx, and obviously, I mean, some people are worried about TJ Maxx being expired and stuff, but it's a sponge. So if you can find a sponge there for $5 off, that's great. Now, after Christmas this year, I did discover that Sephora put their Christmas combo that was a sponge and a little bar of soap down to, I believe, $13.99 or $14.99. That was a great deal because you got the bar of soap for your Beauty Blender too. So I did grab 2 of those at the time. But besides that, I really would like to find a $6 sponge that works as well as the Beauty Blender. I'm going to try this smaller mirror. Just putting that all along the crease. Now, there's not a very light shade in this palette, which a lot of people like to go for a more neutral shade for the crease. It doesn't really bother me to start in a little dark. Now my arms, I flipped the camera to where the focal point would be on the right side instead of the left, and now my arm's getting in the way. And it's changing the lighting. We'll figure it all out though. It's all a learning process. I am disabled, so I am at home most of the time, and I was looking for a hobby / job that I could do with my limitations. And one of my friends got to talk to me about YouTube, and she knew how much I love makeup, so I decided to give it a try. If any of y'all do YouTube channels, what was your main purpose of starting? Was it lack of jobs, or was it something that you just was a great hobby that you wanted to do and you wanted to pursue while you're at home? Just leave it down in the comments below. Now I'm going to get a smaller blending brush. I usually don't, I'm not going to mention a whole lot about the names of the brushes and stuff. I feel like everybody has so many different brushes that as long as you know what kind, it's really all you need to know. So this is probably like a medium blending brush. And I'm going to go in, and I did color switch it. So even though it looks dirty, it's not. I know color switch doesn't get everything off, but it does a pretty good job. I'm just blending those edges so not to have anything harsh going on here. Sorry about the lighting. I will try to figure that out before my next video. I thought I had it figured out for this video, but I've got a couple of friends that do YouTube channels, and I think they could help me figure that out pretty quickly. Just going to put a little bit darker shade here in the outer V. And take that along the crease. Actually in the crease, not blown out, just right above. A little bit above for me because I have hooded eyes, and inside the crease. The other shade I blew out. And I do like to start with my eyes just because it's easier to wipe away all the fallout that is happening. If you see me looking to the side, that's so that I can see what I'm doing without the mirror. I'm trying to hopefully make it where the light don't go in and out the whole video. Again, just that outer V, and in the crease, and right above the crease. And if it's a little messy, don't worry. That's why I'm doing my eyes first. So you can go in and clean it up with, I like to use reusable, like the small, almost like the halos. And then I also have the larger Chloe Morello halos. But I do just have some of the cheaper cotton reusable. You just throw them in a bag and wash them. That's what I usually use. I'm trying to get away from makeup wipes. Just because they're bad for the environment, and they don't get everything off. I'm very fortunate. I don't have a lot of skin problems except for rosacea, so I don't have to worry about a whole lot of, if it's dirty, you'll get acne. I've been so blessed. I believe that's because of my parents. I don't believe either one of them ever had any acne problems, so genetics. But my dad does have rosacea, and I did catch that, which isn't a big deal. It doesn't bother me. I like a lot of blush anyway, so If I'm not wearing makeup, it just looks like I have a lot of brush on. So, now let's go into, I just went in to clean up under my eyes. Robert Welsh, who, if you don't know, I'll leave a link below. He is an amazing makeup artist slash YouTuber. He has taught me that we take a little bit of the product that you've already got on your face, such as moisturizer or primer. You just take a little of that on whatever kind of cotton round you use. Like I said, I use the reusables. I put a little bit of moisturizer, go under, clean it up, and then you don't have to redo your face. So now we're ready for primer. I did moisturize my face this morning and do SPF. I'm going to go in with Tatcha Liquid Canvas. Again, I don't have a whole lot of problems except for rosacea. So a lot of my primers are either sticky to hold on to the makeup or just a moisturizer. So I'm putting this around the skin. I usually take all of it, kind of swipe it up, and then pat it in. It's just the way I like to do it. I gotta fix that light, and that's gonna drive me crazy. I know it's got to be driving y'all crazy. And let's see. Got it all on my lips, which that's normal. I left the midsection open so far. Wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do in that area. So I'm primed and I'm going to take a back step back into my eyes. I think I'm going to use this lavender by Natasha Denona. Just to give it a little dimension, this is dual-chrome top coat in lavender / gold and silver is what it says. And, oh, it's creamy. I was thinking it was a loose. And I'm just going to put that right in the middle there. That is really creamy. It is pretty light though. Next time, I haven't used this top coat yet. Next time I will be using a base underneath it, but for now it's fine. It's just very light. I would probably put a lavender base underneath it so it would show up better, but hopefully you can see the sparkle's not showing up great. But I haven't figured. I figure once I figure out this lighting, it'll be easier for me to show you all the glitter and stuff, because I do like to wear a good glitter or shimmer. Alright, so we're going to go in with our foundation. I'm going to be using the Beauty Blender today with the Airbless Flawless Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. And I got the color 6 Warm Shallot. And I'm just going to go right onto the Beauty Blender, the pump. And then, I will say one thing. This foundation does have a pretty heavy scent. I like it. I can see how a lot of people who don't like fragrance would not like this foundation at all. Heavily fragranced. But again, it's a very lovely fragrance. I don't know how to explain it. Just a real, I would say it's floral. But, oh, it's so heavy it's going to make me cough. Excuse me. My allergies and everything, my nose did not like the scent. But, like I said, I think it smells pleasant. It doesn't bother me or bother my skin. If you have reactions to fragrances, I would warn that to be very cautious with this one. But it is a beautiful foundation. It would be lovely if they didn't put that scent in, because I think most people would enjoy this foundation. I do bring it down my neck, mostly because of the rosacea. I'm sure you can see the redness. Now, someone told me before that sometimes your match in foundation doesn't look as good on camera. Ooh, that perfume scent's got my sinuses going and allergies. And I do see a little bit here. I'm going to pull it down my neck a little bit more for video's sake. I don't usually have that problem during the day where I'm at. And plus I wear it a lot more sheer or sheerer. But, so I'll bring it down my neck. Ooh. It's shocking how great this smells, but how much it's tearing up my allergies. I usually don't have a problem, but like I said, the past couple days have been terrible. I would have uploaded a video already if it wasn't like this. So there's the foundation. It's very beautiful. I'm trying not to cover that dot. Sorry, guys. And I'm going to go and going to go into my fancy bronze creamer and macchiato. And again, I just use my blender. Here's the only thing I hate about these packages are so pretty until your fingers get on them. And then they're a mess. And I just go right in with my beauty blender and do up the cheeks. Do the forehead. I don't have to do much on the forehead. I do have a smaller forehead, but I just like the bronze look. So I go in there. Go down the sides of my nose, just right under the lip. And then I try to make sure all this is blended. And no, I didn't forget concealer. Some days I don't wear concealer. Especially today when we're just going to go grab a bite to eat and come home. I just want to put makeup on because I miss makeup. I miss going out. I think we're probably all in the same boat there. This was one of Robert Welch's recommendations. It's the Can Make Cream Cheek in 7. I got this off Amazon. I do believe it was $9.99. There's the color. And again, just with the beauty blender. I do like to go up pretty high. I like to go over the nose. I'm a real fan of going over the nose. I don't know. I think it's actually because I'm into the bronze look. I even do some of my blush on my forehead just because I like the sun-kissed look. And then I'm going to take my little Royal Nickel motor brush with the crease side. And I think I'm going to go into Last Caress, the first shade we used on the top first. And then go into the darker shade, just on the outer edge. And that is Mean Streak. just on the outer edge. And I like to go into the corners and make sure the bottom connects to the top. Okay. And that season parties from Milk Cosmetics. I really like that palette. Alright, so let's get into some creamy products. Let's see. I do like to use a lid. This is the Cover FX palette. These are the shades. And I'm going to go into the contour type shade and just do a little over that Fenty, just so the Fenty can still show, but I have just a little bit better line going on. And up here, just a tad along the hairline. And then I'm going to take the same palette's blush and just tap the excess. And I don't like to go down here. See, that's where the apple of my cheek would be, because it drags my face down. So I like to try to keep my face normal and put the blush, or my face normal, my face without a smile, and put the blush where I like it. Although I wish I smiled all the time, I won't be, just because most people don't smile 100% of the time. We should, and that'll keep my face lifted up instead of on the bottom of my apples of my cheeks. Then I'm going to go into the Charlotte Tilbury Fair One set, or powder here. I usually don't use a pressed powder, but since I've been using this is just to set under my eyes. Make sure to check, make sure there's no creases in the part of my head that didn't get any powder. But I really like this pressed powder a lot. I'm very shocked that I was so fond of it. I got recommended this by so many people. And then I'm going to do the eyebrows. I don't do much to my eyebrows. I'm just going to take the Gimme Brow. I got number 3, or shade 3. And I start about right here and flick up. I need to get my brows done, but you know, quarantine life. And on the next one, it was usually not as much product. So, and any mess ups just go in. Finger pads, whatever you need. And then, I don't think I need it today. I might go in with a little bit. This is the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP. And this is the shade Medium Brown. And I'll just go in underneath, mostly in a couple of flicks at the front. Just underneath, and a couple of flicks at the front. That's not very, I don't do very much because I don't need very much. I only have a few little sparse spots in my brows, which I'm blessed with for being 40. We don't know how long that'll last. Then I'm going to go into, this came out of my BoxyCharm, Natasha Denona eyeliner. It is in the color EO2. It is a baby blue. And I'm just going to put this in the water on. I always like to put a pop of color in the water. Okay, that doesn't show up on camera very well, but. And then, get my All Nighter Urban Decay setting spray. I like to do this before mascara. And I'm going to go in with the Roller Lash. This has become one of my favorite mascaras. Well, it's been around for a while, but I really like it. My channel called Rana said she, in her beginning of videos, really liked this. And she convinced me through her YouTube channel to buy this product also. And I did. She was very kind. Actually, Messenger saying you convinced me to buy that mascara, and she commented back, which is always nice when you're watching YouTube to know that people respond. Alright, now my lashes are done. I'm not going to put on falsies today since we're just running, grabbing something to eat to bring home. And I think I'm going to go with Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk all over the lip. And then a little Kylie and Bear just in the center sometimes. I do sometimes use concealer for that. I mean, works about the same, but I did have a light shade beside me. And then Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. These lip glosses are to die for. And there you have it. So that was a look with the She's in Parties Melt Palette. Again, if you want to have a look, those are the colors. I really enjoyed this palette a lot. And I hope you all have a great day and hope to see you soon. Bye.